For their heart was not steadfast with him, and they were not true to his covenant. But he, the compassionate one, pardoned crookedness and did not destroy them. And many a time he turned his displeasure away and did not stir up all his wrath.
For he remembered that they were but flesh, a passing breath that does not return. How often they rebelled against him in the wilderness, and grieved him in the desert, and again they tried hell, and provoked the set-apart one of Israel.
They did not remember his hand, the day when he redeemed them from the adversary, how he worked his signs in Mitzrayim, and his wonders in the field of Soyim. He turned their rivers into blood, and they could not drink their streams. He sent among them swarms of flies which devoured them, and frogs which destroyed them, and gave their crops to the caterpillar, and their labor to the locust. He destroyed their vines with hail, and their sycamore trees with frost, and gave their beasts over to the hail, and their livestock to bolts of fire. He sent on them the burning of his displeasure, wrath and rage and distress, a deputation of messengers of evils. He made a path for his displeasure. He did not spare their being from death, but gave their life over to the plague. And he struck all the firstborn in Mitzrayim, the first fruits of strength in the tents of Ham. Then made his own people go forth like sheep, and led them in the wilderness like a flock. And he led them unsafely, and they did not fear. But the sea covered their enemies.
And he brought them to the border of his set-apart place, this mountain which his right hand had gained, and drove out nations before them, and allotted them a measured inheritance, and made the tribes of Israel dwell in their tents.
Yet they tried and rebelled against the Most High Elohim, and did not guard his witnesses. But they turned back and acted treacherously like their fathers. They twisted like a treacherous bow. For they enraged him with their high places, and moved him to jealousy with their carved images. When Elohim heard this, he was wroth, and greatly despised Israel.
And he left the dwelling place of Shiloh, the tent which he had set up among men. And he gave his strength into captivity, and his comeliness into the hand of the adversary.
And he gave his people over to the sword, and he was wroth with his inheritance. His young men were consumed by fire, and his maidens were not praised. His priests fell by the sword, and their widows could not weep. Then Yahweh woke as one asleep, as a mighty man who shouts because of wine. And he struck his adversaries backward, he put them to an everlasting reproach. Then he rejected the tent of Yosef, and did not choose the tribe of Ephraim, but chose the tribe of Yehudah, Mount Zion, which he loved.
And he built his set-apart place like the heights, like the earth he founded it forever. And he chose David his servant, and took him from the sheepfolds.
He brought him in from tending the ewes, to shepherd Yahweh his people.
And Israel
And he shepherded them according to the integrity of his heart, and led them by the skill